All right. Hey guys. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. I just want to make a short video because I don't have a lot of space and I'm still waiting for my reusable phone. But let's see how far we go. One thing I wanted to say through all of this that I want to remind you guys, a reminder, and I keep hearing that in my prayers today in meditation, and also I'm dealing with other stuff personally, but I do want you to remember the reason what all this is going on in the what's happening in South Africa, all of that, it's because of the groundwork that it was done in not only in the external but also spiritually in every possible way. But also I need you to guys to be mindful of the fact that there's a lot of people that they might have called you crazy or gaslight or manipulate you because you use social media as a form of advocacy, as a form of humanitarian work. And the reason why all this case was even built, it was because of the reason of social media. So don't underestimate the power of social media. But one thing also I need you to understand that decolonization is a form of resistance. Posting, reposting, and being an advocate for those and caring for others and having empathy for others is a form of resistance. Going to therapy, speaking with someone is a form of resistance. Because the more you educate yourself, the more you know what is it that you need to do, the more not only it helps you to stay grounded as well, but also be able to care and be there for others. But just the fact that you care in a world that lacks that, in a world that is definitely in need of healing, because we are already looking into it and we're seeing it in our personal life, we're seeing it in social and political in every possible way. All the other people that have been doing this, those who don't donate it, is a form of resistance. Educating your children is a form of resistance. Educating others is a form of resistance. Protesting, it's not business as usual when you are aware of things now that you're able to, you see where you can help your communities and stuff like that. For a lot of y'all, some of you have discovered that you have this advocacy not only for children, to stand up for children, but also for wrongdoing done in other areas of your community. So a lot of us, each of us have different ways that we can help becoming that form of not only resistance, but also helping the liberation not only of just the oppression and imperialism and capitalism and colonial, but also it's like this is also taking our sovereignty, taking our power back and saying, no, we're not allowing this. This is wrong, knowing for right and wrong. Okay. But also it's a form that not only you're educating yourself, but you're educating others to also, and even for your kids, like this is something that I've taught my kids, is that learn to recognize from right and wrong and then follow your heart and follow the truth and follow your intuition. Your intuition can never go wrong. This is something that they can't take away from you. They can take away your hope. They can take away your faith. They can take away your connection with God, especially when you have built that relationship consistently. For a lot of y'all, you feel the Holy Spirit. You feel it when you see someone hurting or something, someone going through something, especially those who are in that humanitarian work of helping homelessness people. We're not supposed to live in a system where there's homeless people, there's poverty, famine, and all of that. Who benefits from all of that? Those who they have taught us in programming that other people are terrorists, instead of looking at them and their actions and how their words don't match and how they spend so much money, our tax money, to lie to us, right? To poison our food, our waters, to look at other people who are not the enemy as the enemy, and them looking at the innocent, the victim, but they are the first one creating all this stuff so they can make themselves feel better, so that they can feel comfortable, so that they can continue genocide and continue benefiting from our own tax money, and then doing whatever it is to control, to manipulate, to do whatever they feel like doing and think they're gonna get away with it. No, us taking our social medias, which is a blessing in disguise, we believe it or not. And this is another thing that we also have to hold them accountable for, all the censorship, for all the thing. And I'm so glad that the people in the South Africa, they have mentioned that. They have mentioned the censorship. Also the atrocities are targeting the journalists, the people who speak the truth. Like, That's another thing. Like when that happens, we all have to come to deck, because the fact that they're trying to suppress and continue lying, continue the oppression, that is which I believe, talking with therapists about this, racism, white supremacy, okay, colonialism is a mental illness. They're mental illnesses. These people all need help psychologically in every possible way. This is why they feel like this power ego trip of, creating laws and stuff like that to protect their own selves, because they don't want to take accountability and responsibility. We can no longer continue this. And remember, you are the power. You have the value, because it's your money that they're using against you. So you have the veto. You have the voice. Okay? Just letting you know. Also, don't let anybody tell you that because you're doing this type of work that this is okay. You see, people are brainwashed or something like that. No, they are helping the oppressor. They're complicit. And they're straight up telling you, and then gaslighting you and telling you that you're whatever, right? But look at that. You make a difference. We all make a difference. We all there for the Palestinians, and now we have to be there for the Yemen as well. What is going on with Yemen? That's not okay. But you see the little colonial showing up. Really, UK? You say, I already expected, but UK, come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous. But then again, this is like spoiled brat babies that not getting what they want, and they're just gonna do what they want. This is what happens. This is why we need to eradicate capitalism, imperialism, all of this shit. Because these people like that, uneducated, not decolonized, and completely power hungry and selfish and greedy, right? Massive gluttony, like just like always wanting more, like they don't have a limit. We are the limit. We have to put a limit. Laws are there, human rights are there to put limits. That's we, the people, because it's our money, it's our energy. Stop giving them their power. Continue boycotting. It is working. That's why they're retaliating. What they're doing, that retaliation, what they're doing, trying to punish those who are speaking the truth and stuff like that, that is a form of narcissist behavior. We live in a world like that. Programming conditioned to live like that. That's why a lot of you feel kind of like an alien, right? Especially my empath. You feel like an alien, right? Like you don't understand. It's so confusing. That's why you go to therapy, to deal with your abusers, to deal with colonizers. A lot of us, we have our own colonizers that we have to deal with, right? But this is why you go to therapy, right? For all of you who can afford it, right? Because not everybody can afford it, and I understand. But make sure that you're speaking with people, because you need to talk it out. Don't repress it. That's what they want. Don't give the oppressor what they want. Do not silence yourself. Do not let them oppress you. Do not let them silence your feelings or whatever it is that you feel your feelings. That's their way for liberation. Your feelings, that's a form of resistance. That's what I learned also from the Palestinian men, like looking at them, like they're not afraid of crying. They're not afraid they cry, but they get back up. They get stronger. They use whatever's going on as ammunition. Like, okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue. We have a lot to learn from these people. Absolutely. Okay? Continue this work. Continue whatever it is that you need to be doing, okay? Don't let these people silence you or anything type of way. They're going to get it. Eventually, the wicked always get it. There's no rest for the wicked. Do you understand? Sovereignty, decolonization, continue educating yourself. You're going to make mistakes. I need to educate myself more about the Sudan, because I just realized stuff that I was just like, wait, what? A lot of y'all, that's what's going to happen. It's okay. Again, don't focus so much on what's going on with the Sudan, South Africa itself, what they're doing. That's what any country's supposed to be doing. So the criminal justice and stuff like that, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But there is something behind this that we need to be careful not to idolize, because it could affect the Sudanians people, okay? Educate yourself, make sure that, because this is ongoing, it's very complex, and it's what it is, and don't let people gaslight you and tell you, oh, you're there's always something. Of course there's always something. The oppressor always makes up shit, makes up lies. They have to continue to be lying. Why do you think they spend so much money in propaganda? Lying. They constantly have to be lying. Lying is expensive, isn't it? Propaganda is expensive. So our job is to make it even more expensive. Do you understand? I hope that's clear. I love you. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, and continue it is what you're doing, all right? And a lot of y'all, if you're advocating for children, make sure that if you do have children or you are surrounded by children, make sure that you're educating them themselves. We need to empower kids, all right? Not silence them, not shelter them, not create ignorant child, because this is what we're dealing. This is why it has taken so long to literally cease fire now, because they have raised ignorant, silent, and sheltered children who are grown as people but acting like child. Dish. Spoiled brat. Privileged as fuck. Oh, it doesn't affect me. That's not my problem. The thing is, you're forgetting that the fact that if we let them get away with this stuff, we're next. Yeah. And the beautiful thing of social media is that everybody's watching. We all know where you've been, where you have done, what you not have done during this time. So, but it's not us who judge. Allah, God, He knows exactly what you've been doing during this time. So may God have mercy on your soul, all right? Good luck with that conscience, though, because I don't know if you'll be able to live with it. I don't know. I don't know how people can live with their conscience right now, not caring and not having empathy. That's why I go to therapy, because I don't understand. And I don't have to. I'm okay. I'm good with my heart. I keep my heart pure. I don't have any unforgiveness. I don't have anything resentment. New moon, Capricorn, 11/11. Yeah, it's just what it is. Make sure if you're manifesting today or the next 3 days, make sure you're manifesting for the Palestinians. So ceasefire now, free Palestine, land back. Make sure that you're doing that for Congo, for Sudan, for all the other ones that are dealing with genocide. Make sure that it's not just about you. Show to God that you have empathy, because He's the one that's judging, not anybody else, not this world, not the social media, not the likes, not the subscriber, none of that. It's God. Make sure that you're here to impress God and not other people. Do you understand? Continue advocating for Yemen. Make sure that you're helping them any type of way you can. Connect with other people who are helping Yemen as well, because they help other people when they didn't have anything. And now they're being attacked because they're helping. They were helping those who needed help. We should never allow a world that does this. This is why this imperial state needs to end, needs to fall, and we need to let it fall. But for some of us, we need to get out of the way, okay? Let God do what He needs to do, all right? I love you. I hope this helped. See you next time.